Hello everyone, we got a lot of news for today's video. Now, Crypto Whales tweet out, breaking 74 Japanese firms, including the country's 3 mega banks, announces plans to launch a digital currency in fiscal 2022. Guys, this is insane. Now, why? Because we see here number 1, 2022, and then we see digital currency to be launched, guys. And what comes into the play of all of this? Remember, Japan loves XRP, right? It's not a security over there, and obviously in a few other places around the world as well. Now, the Digital Currency Forum releases digital currency white paper and progress report. Now, guys, these things are happening. Now, why is this important? Because if you go to the next week from XRP Productions, 1, Bhutan, 2, Palau, 3, Brazil, 4, Japan, and then 5, 5th, the world again, guys. So perhaps we've seen all of these come into play, right? Next comes Japan, and then what happens after? The world does. Remember, now what I'm waiting for is the utility to be implemented. When will that take place? As we've seen in the last tweet, probably in 2022. And what did Brad Garlinghouse state? Probably the case ends in 2022 as well. So guys, it seems like we are so close, right, to the conclusion of the SEC case, right, coming to a close, so that shenanigan show can be over and done with, and then utility will then be implemented, because first the case needs to be over, guys, and then adoption, significant adoption with XRP will come into play. So you guys see how this is all playing out by the looks of things. Now, if you go to XRP Crypto Wolf Suite, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse praises Judge Netburn in XRP lawsuit. Ripple has scored many wins throughout the SEC lawsuit so far on account of Judge Netburn's ruling. Again, guys, look at that. They have already scored many wins, right? But still, the case is ongoing. Because remember, they're trying to delay as much as possible. What is happening with Flare as well? That's being delayed. Guys, it seems like whatever Ripple XRP touches gets delayed, right? We wonder why. Why is that the case? Because the world perhaps isn't ready just at the very point and moment in time right now. Just yet, guys. So perhaps, obviously, we should be closer than ever before, right? For XRP to be implemented and the heart of this new financial system. Now, Brad Garlinghouse seems to be quite happy about how defendants have been dealing with the SEC vs. Ripple lawsuit. Ripple's Brad Garlinghouse told CNBC, "We are seeing pretty good progress despite a slow-moving judicial process. Clearly, we are seeing good questions asked by the judge. And I think the judge realizes this is not just about Ripple. This will have broader implications." Guys, whoa. Again, we have been saying this a lot of times before. Remember, this case is not just about Ripple themselves or XRP. It's about the whole crypto sphere, as he states right here. So, Ripple wins. SEC goes after, pretty sure, all the other coins, and then only a few survives, guys, after regulations. Remember, right? So, things are moving as we see right here. If you go down here, now, Ripple wants to lead change in crypto regulations. Wow! Guys, remember, Ripple, XRP at the forefront of a new age, as BG123 stated. Remember, the Howey tests decades and decades ago, right? But now we will probably have a new test called the Ripple test. Guys, we don't make these things up, because remember, Ripple wants to lead forefront of a new age. Look at this. Ripple's Garlinghouse praises UAE, Japan, Singapore, Switzerland on crypto regulation. Again, remember, all the other countries, nations, basically the whole world except the US thinks XRP is a security. So why would the US state XRP is a security while all the other countries say it's not, but probably a currency, right? If you go to the next one from XRP Captain, boom, what do we see right here? XRP isn't a security, declares former CFTC chairman. Guys, these people are telling us that XRP isn't a security. So why does the SEC state that it is? You see how it doesn't make sense? A lot of from their side came out and stated that XRP is good to go, but then the case is still moving forward, right? So things doesn't make sense at the end of the day. Ultimately, under a fair application of the Howey test and the SEC's presently expanding analysis, XRP should not be regulated as a security, but instead considered a currency or a medium of exchange. Guys, look at that. Right before our eyes, they tell us, right? The increased adoption of XRP as a medium of exchange and a form of payment in recent years, both by consumers and in the business-to-business setting, further underscores the utility of XRP as a bona fide fiat substitute. Oh, fiat substitute, guys. XRP, remember, as Brad Garlinghouse did state, all of these things come from the horse's mouth, guys. Remember, our simple goal at Ripples is looking to make XRP a world reserve currency. It's coming from their mouths, guys, not mine or others, right? And we're talking about the head of the company and these things. So they're telling us what's going to happen with XRP and all of these other things. The following January, he co-founded the Digital Dollar Project, leading the push to use blockchain at the Federal Reserve. And now it would seem he's hoping to influence the classification of XRP as he did for Bitcoin and Ethereum, but from the other side of regulation. Remember, oh, by the way, Ethereum is good to go, but that's my opinion. Come on, guys. So we know things are so very fishy with what's happening with this whole shenanigans show we see right before our eyes. Now again, guys, it's only a matter of time where we see and when we see this whole case come out to a close, and then Ripple smiling. Remember, just imagine the day Ripple tweets out and announces, "We just won the case," or "We finally settled with the SEC." Just imagine what's going to happen with XRP's price at that moment in time, guys. It's going to explode like no ever. Remember, we are basically front running that announcement, right? That event. That's how we know we're going to get rich and wealthy, because we're already here supporting at the earlier stages, guys, at the very early stages, right? When XRP is implemented and the utility is used once and for all, then those very high prices will be listed and seen in the public eyes. Now, Lionel Sudal, so let me get this right. The Republic of Palau, Bank of England, Central Bank of Brazil, Central Bank of Japan are all having their CBDC built by Ripple using Ripple Tech and using the XRPL, which without doubt will use XRP, and people are buying Bitcoin and Ethereum still. So guys, that's how, remember, nothing makes sense. A lot of people think otherwise, right? We see a lot of other people buying what? Bitcoin, Ethereum still, but what they don't see is XRP and XRPL being used by countries and nations, guys, and the world. Come on, it's so simple. It's actually so simple. Now, as Cecilia Suido, remember, XRP was labeled the standard for a reason, as all digital assets will follow behind XRP in regards to the SEC for regulatory clarity of what is and is not a security, and as XRP is currently setting the standard for all assets to follow. There we go. XRP, remember, first in the gate, right, of regulations and clarity, and then first out of the gate. So what's going to happen when XRP gets clarity and SEC goes after all these other coins? All these other coins will dump like what XRP did, and all that money will flow into XRP, and XRP will rise, skyrocket through the stratosphere. Guys, the timeline seems pretty simple and easy. Now, just an example right here from Crypto Rover. I invested all my life savings in crypto 4 years ago. 3 months ago, I became a millionaire, all thanks to crypto. I started with a $5,000 investment, and I invested all the money I earned at McDonald's into crypto. I don't regret any choice I made in the past. Now guys, imagine, a lot of people have already became rich and wealthy, right? With just the cryptosphere, with all these other coins mooning, which is very beautiful. Now, imagine when XRP does moon. How many more people, how many lives will be changed for the better and more positive, right? So, literally, it seems like all our dreams will come true at the end of the day. Guys. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, please leave a like, subscribe, and for my channel. So you guys have an amazing day, and you guys, see ya.